Okay, back to Mr. Master Blaster here. This could be its last run finally, we'll see. Just got done putting it all back together again. I'll show you what I did on the hood. The beak was sticking out. I should have done in the first place. You should always try and fold your hood over the core support so the beak doesn't push either down or like what I was doing, pushing it up. Also on these 76 hoods, I didn't think about it, but there's a reinforcement where the hood striker and all that mounts, and it's kind of bulbous and sticks down. I would just suggest cutting that out because all it does is goes in and push the core support down in the radiator. If I would have known that in the beginning, I would have just cut it out, but now it's cut out. You can see the hood's now folded over. Pulled the core support back out, mounted the condenser back in because it had pushed the radiator and everything out, even though it's strapped. It just bent everything to where it came out. Got somewhat decent room for the fan. Folded that up like this is. Hopefully keep it going and kind of beat the crap out of it so it's somewhat work hardened. Other than that, except I've already seen maybe where I changed all the suspension out in the front. Decided to paint the door red this time. I'm going to probably just go over the stickers and everything destroyed, so I'm probably just going to go over with some house paint gray or whatever I find from the black down. And then, depends on how much I got left, I might just go over the top, get some cheap black spray paint, go over the top again. The biggest thing I did is get the clearance here, push as much of it up and in as I could, and then cut off to try and keep the structure in. It's folded in nicely. I'll show you what it's actually doing, since the framework goes here, here, and actually there. That's where the bumper used to be mounted, back there. But the last time when it started going up and the bumper got ripped off, instead of mounting it normal, I cut it off, cut everything loose, cut it flush with the frame. Part of the bracket's still in there, but I cut it flush with the frame. And then I stuck the bumper actually on the bottom of the frame, welded on the best I could, then took the bumper shocks back and welded them in the best I could. So basically this is a nice C-channel. So it only goes so far before it hits that frame rail, and then everything will go down, which at this point probably everything's going to go down anyways, but you get the idea. It can only pack in so much now before it goes under. Yeah, I realize that might not be enough tire clearance at that point, but we'll see after the heat. That side still hasn't, you can see that side's like that, so it hasn't gone over yet, so we start hitting with that side. I pulled the trunk over the bumper, which we're allowed to do, and welded it to the bumper. So this was like way up here, so crushed the taillight openings. So that should help. I can see I look good now, as you can tell there. That being the duct tape seat, but yeah. So vision's real good. Car's up on a trailer, so but you get the idea. Same on this side. This side was just a mess. I'm gonna have to see if I can push this in, but you can see with the bad body work where all this sheet metal's just ripped off because the quarter had been changed. That's why it's wadded up funny like that, because basically the quarter came off and it just went up. It wasn't welded on that great, and I didn't notice it. I saw the Bondo, but then I didn't pay too much attention. You can see the end of the frame rail there, so it's getting to the C shape. This side is just blasted. I didn't bother getting new tires and nothing. It's the same with the front. The front one's pretty bent. But it is what it is, as Dave would say. And that is about it. I'm just going to throw some paint on it and it'll be ready to go. Charge your batteries and I'm done. Okay guys, see ya.